Alright then guys, here we go with another very simple soup. This time it is cream of cauliflower. So obviously we need some cauliflower. Now I'm going to weigh it out. It's no good me saying use a small cauliflower, because to some people the one on the left's a small cauliflower and to others the one on the right's a small cauliflower. So I'm going to weigh it out and I'll let you know what weight I'm using in a moment. So we got some cauliflower, a couple of potatoes, a couple of cloves of garlic, or I'm going to use elephant garlic for this one. Vegetable stock, an onion, oil, salt. I'm going to add a little bit of mustard. And for cream, I'm going to use soured cream this time. You can use any cream you want, really. I've just got soured cream in my fridge from when I had a little Mexican evening the other night. So here we go then. Okay then, so while we prep the cauliflower, just going to get the vegetable stock on the go. A little bit dilute, this one. This stock pot is supposed to make 500 ml of stock, but I'm using 750 ml of water. For me, the soup's all about the cauliflower, not about the vegetable stock. So I'm just going to trim this up a little bit. See what we can get out of it. I'm using the smaller cauliflower, so I've got things planned for the big one. And I want the bigger florets, if you know what I mean. Okay, that's about 300. I'm going to go for 500, I think. So let's get a bit more. That'll do. 550, that's plenty. And that leaves me loads for the next dish. Okay, I've moved the stock to the back burner for now. You can use a kettle with boiling water if you want, but I didn't fancy carrying a hot kettle around with me, so just to get the stock hot. Okay, finally chop the onion. I'm going to take that core out there. No matter how much you cook that, it will always be tough. Okay, there we go. And the same with the garlic. Like I said, I'm using elephant garlic for this. You can use 3 cloves of garlic. This should be a bit of a different taste. Elephant garlic's a lot milder. As you probably all know, it's part of the leek family, not part of the garlic family. But it still smells like garlic. It still tastes like garlic. The potatoes ready while waiting for that. Fairly small chunks because we're going to fry these off a little bit. That's the stock up to temperature. These are just going translucent, just taking on a bit of colour. So in with the potatoes and in with the cauliflower florets. So I'm going to cut these down quite a bit. Could use a bigger pan really, but I'll be right. Just going to warm these through a little bit, just to get a little bit of colour on them and a little bit of the oil flavour. Now I'm going to do something I never ever do. I didn't put enough oil in the pan, so a little bit more on top. I don't usually do that. Okay, so I quickly transferred the frying pan into the stock and we're going to let that come to the boil and then simmer it for a bit. Okay, in with about half a teaspoon of salt, and as I keep saying, always do it away from the pan. That'll do. And I'm going to put in about a teaspoon of mustard because I like mustard. Okay, that's just started boiling. So I'm going to turn that down to a simmer and let it simmer away for about 25-30 minutes until, let me just have a quick poke and show you, until the potatoes are soft. So they're still too hard at the moment. So back in a bit. Okay then, that's been half an hour and everything's nice and soft now. Just have a little taste, just in case I need to adjust the liquor a bit. God, don't want a bit of cauliflower. No, that's fine. So off with the heat, rearrange the table, and it's blitzing time. Okay, you can blitz that as smooth or as coarse as you like. Another quick taste test before we put the cream in. Lovely jubbly. Right in with the cream. This is a 300ml pot. I've used a little bit, so about 150ml I reckon. So that should leave a little bit in the bottom, shouldn't it? Yeah. You can blitz this in or just stir it, it doesn't take much. Okay then, time to dish it up. One for me and a couple for the freezer. Okay then, here we go, cream of cauliflower soup. Absolutely lovely. That is very nice. Now, I'll tell you what, the mustard adds that little bit of something special about it. Better than Heinz. Well, I hope you enjoyed this one, guys. Catch you on the next recipe.